This morning I'm in the mood for a good tasting iced coffee, so I'm making coffee using this Vietnamese spin filter coffee. Okay, so I'm gonna light up this Ronson burner and start boiling my kettle. I have enough fuel here. There we have it. Okay, while waiting for this kettle to boil, I'm going to put the right amount of coffee. I have a server in a Vietnamese restaurant that showed me how to make it. She hardly speaks English and she does a good job making. When I went back there to have another cup of coffee, I found that my coffee is still better tasting than hers. I mean, yeah, she did teach me how to make it, and I actually had to have her make me 3 cups of Vietnamese iced coffee so that I can see what she's doing. And then they told me about a little bit of history of the Vietnamese coffee. Okay, so I have here a pre-measured amount of condensed milk, which actually gives taste to the creamy and sweetness of the Vietnamese iced coffee. And here I already put the right amount that I think would work for my Vietnamese iced coffee. You can put 2 tablespoons, but everything's just right according to taste. I'm going to put just a little bit to make the coffee bloom, and maybe about 20-30 seconds. As soon as I see the water from the filter goes through, that's my cue to add the rest of the water to fill the filter. And then we're just gonna wait until all the coffee brews. And this should not take very long. But whenever you order a Vietnamese iced coffee, be prepared to wait for it. And just like any other traditional drinks that I make, it takes time. It takes time for great tasting coffee. You can have the instant coffee if you want, but for me, the traditional ways of making coffee is still the best. And many purists may not agree with me, but then again, I'm not a purist. I'm more of a traditionalist. I also have pre-measured amount of condensed milk ready for customers, because like I said, Vietnamese iced coffee is my best-selling coffee drink, especially when it comes to cold drink. You can have it hot, but it just tastes better cold or iced. And don't be surprised when you see your Vietnamese iced coffee filled with ice, because that's exactly how it is. You have a strong coffee with enough sweetness in it that when you put it in an ice, in a glass of ice, it will still make it taste just right. Okay, so we're done. The lid, by the way, is also used to put the filter on so that you don't have any drippings. Okay, now we're just going to stir, mix the two together, the coffee, the brewed coffee, and the condensed milk. And when you make this should be really thick, but not too thick that the taste is no longer pleasant. And this is exactly how it's made, be it in the market, sidewalk, or at home. You pour the mixture into the glass full of ice, and there we have it. Really good, the best tasting iced coffee drink. And you can only have this kind of taste here at Red Velvet Cafe in Pickerington. Cheers.